Today we're going to practice typing matrices into the calculator. The first thing you want to do to get to the matrix button is to press alpha. Knowing that you pressed alpha, it'll pop up with this little A here, so if you don't see that, just make sure you press alpha first, then you'll press zoom. From here, you'll adjust your rows versus columns. So in this first matrix, we have 2 rows. So moving our little square here using these arrows, we just arrow up to 2. It's already marked. Then we analyze how many columns. There are 2 columns. So we arrow our box over to the 2 and press enter so that black box shifts down. From here, you arrow down to OK and just press OK. It will pull up the matrix for you. I would recommend using the right-hand arrow to move through the matrix instead of kind of going up, down, left, and right. Like the right hand makes it a little easier. So I'm just going to do 3, arrow over, and continue until I've typed all of matrix 1 in. Then I want to add, so I'm going to press plus, and I'm going to add it to a second matrix. So again, to get to the matrix, I press alpha, zoom, and you'll even see it says MTRX. So a lot of times the kids will accidentally press over, and they'll be like, how do I get back? You just arrow over, and it'll pull up your column. So you can arrow all the way through these, and that's how you pull up your matrix. So this is, again, a 2x2. We don't need to do anything here, so we just press OK. Typing in our answers, we use our right arrow. Once I've typed it all, I just press enter, and then the matrix will appear. So 1, 8, 1, 7. If you try to type a matrix in with different dimensions, so alpha zoom, this is a 2x1, arrow down using the right arrows, plus alpha zoom again, changing my dimensions. It is kind of a pain because you do have to go down to OK every time. When you try to type something in with different dimensions, it will say dimensions mismatched. So anytime my kids see an error, they think that they did something wrong or they typed it wrong. So dimension mismatch just means that it's not possible, so you can't do this one. Like, it's just not possible. If they typed something in incorrectly, so I'll pull up the question we just did. If they used a negative sign here, the error they would get is syntax. So one thing that I like to make sure that our kids know is whenever they're using the calculator, it only knows the orders of operation. They think this minus sign is the same as a negative, but it's not in the world of the calculator. So when you type in and you see the syntax error, that means that something's typed incorrectly versus the error of this, which is dimension mismatch, meaning it's not possible to do. So I like to go over that with my kids just to make sure they understand what the calculator is telling them. Then if I'm doing scalar multiplication, the most important thing is to type in the number first, then pull up the matrix using alpha zoom. Again, 2 rows, oh my goodness, here we go. 2 rows, 1 column, press enter, go to OK. 1 arrow 5, and it will do your scalar multiplication for you. You can also do multiplication here. You can add, subtract matrices, but alpha zoom is the way into the matrix on the calculator.